We're in the middle of a second date with a great guy named Troy, who met his date on a website for virgins only. He was telling us about how he's trying to take things slow, but of course, everybody in studio thought it was hilarious because this group of heathens that I work with are so far from being virgins. They have no concept of how this could possibly work.
I told you, I remember being a teenager. That's not true.
No, you have to remember, even as an adult, everybody takes dating at different speeds.
Yeah,
okay, Brooke?
true.
Not everybody goes from, hey, you're cute on an app to making a reservation at a seedy motel by the highway.
Oh, man.
Why would I do that when I have the back of my car?
Okay? On the highway, if that's how you prefer to do it, Brooke. But after a rough start, Troy took his date Rebecca to his place where they ate pizza together and they watched Charlotte's Web on DVD.
Cute.
They even ended the night with a nice little kiss before he walked her to her car. So, Troy, not as prude as you thought.
I'm proud of him for that.
You know what? I thought that was a big step for Troy. And Troy,
it is good.
I'm very supportive of you in your quest to find love.
Thank you.
With a virgin.
You know,
Virgin love.
you know, the thing is, Troy, it may not be about you at all. It may just be that she has a lot of dates. Because you said that you have talked to quite a few women on this virgin-only site, and she was the only normal one. I mean, chances are good all the other guys are feeling the same thing.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean, I've also heard people, on the virgin-only site, they question each other like, oh, you're not a virgin. You're just on here for whatever.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a bandwagon fan, kind of, right?
Yeah, maybe she didn't think I was a virgin because I can appear sexy.
You know, between Charlotte's Web and that kid, I think you're good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's giving me Adonis vibes. I don't know.
Seems like a hoe.
Or maybe...
I like how one of you says Adonis and the other one just goes for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Who knows? Maybe she went out with another guy who put on Finding Nemo, and that one did it for her. So,
Maybe,
Oh my God.
maybe they did find Nemo.
There are so many Disney fans on this website, aren't there?
Yeah, you probably...
Shut up.
Anyway, I'm sorry, Troy. We're just going to dial Rebecca's phone number, and we're going to get your second date. You ready to do this?
Yeah, because she's definitely the coolest, and if I screw this up, I just want to know what happened and
Okay.
just want to know.
Yeah,
You
for
seem
sure.
like a good guy,
I think
you
we'll
know?
get you another date.
I think so, too, okay? I'm going to dial the phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Rebecca?
It is, yeah.
Hi, Rebecca. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. You have a moment to talk with us?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, who are you again?
We're a morning radio show. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. It's me, Brooke is
Hello.
here, Jose, Alexis.
Hey.
Oh, I don't listen to radio, so I don't know. Hi.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this is going to be a little shocking.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we do a segment on our show called The Second Date. That's where if you go out with somebody and afterwards, if they're not calling you back, you can email our show and we'll reach out to that person for you to try and figure out the reason why they're ghosting. And so recently you went out with a guy who had a great time with you and now he's having a hard time getting in touch. His name's Troy.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How do you remember?
And he did admit to us that the date didn't go flawlessly, that there was a little bit of a hiccup when he locked his keys inside of his car, and so you ended up going back to his place, watching Charlotte's Web, eating pizza.
Which, to be honest, we made fun of him for the Charlotte's Web thing. I don't know how you felt about that.
Careful with the we.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like he told you a lot about what we did, but did he tell you where we met?
Yeah.
Oh, in the parking lot?
No.
No, I mean, he said that you guys matched on a website for virgins only.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe he told you that, but okay.
Okay.
That's not to be, like, ashamed of.
Nothing to be embarrassed of. Everybody has a different niche that they're into.
Yeah, I know, I guess. It's not a popular one, though.
Yeah. That is true.
For
That is
you?
true.
What do you mean?
It's just not really widely accepted if, I say I don't want to lose my virginity before marriage. They think it's kind of weird, so...
Okay, so
Yeah.
which is why you would be on that dating website, right? Because you can
Yeah,
find other
yeah.
people who understand where you're coming from.
And that's what Troy said that he was into. He wants to find a girl who's on the same page as him.
Right, and he is, but he's like extreme.
On a virgin scale, he's a 10.
I
So,
told
hold
him that.
on.
I
He
told
kissed
him.
you, though.
No,
You got a
but
kiss.
I told him that you like just because you're a virgin doesn't mean that you don't want an adult night. It doesn't mean that you don't want sparks. Like you
Yeah,
still want
it's true.
those things.
Right. And I mean, he's a really good cook. And I did think that, like, the movie he chose was really sweet.
Yeah.
I did get a kiss at the end of the night, but I only got the bottom lip.
What?
It was like his first kiss.
What does that mean?
Like it was a miskiss?
No. It was on purpose. Like, he only kissed me with the bottom lip.
Huh?
What?
I'm trying to figure out what
Yeah.
you're
I'm trying to
describing.
I'm trying to
imagine this
picture it.
happening. Yeah.
like a pout, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like a pouch. Like, just stuck out his bottom lip.
And just kissed with that one lip?
Everyone in the studio
Yeah.
right now is sticking out their bottom lip
We're
just
all
to see what
trying
it would
it.
look
A
like.
bad kiss kills the mood, though.
totally.
It's bad.
Why would he do that?
It's not like he doesn't know how.
Oh.
It's just that I asked him if everything was okay, but he explained that, like, he didn't want to kiss with both lips until, like, he knew that we had a future.
Oh,
No.
okay. All right.
Are you joking?
I'm not joking at all.
That is, I'm sorry. That is
So-
stupid.
Well, hey.
I don't mean to be mean,
Hey.
but like,
Say that.
why one lip and not the other? What is the bottom is okay, but not the top? That doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
It's
Full contact.
I mean, you've heard of just the tip. This is just the lip.
that is not the same thing,
Yeah, it
Jeffrey.
is.
And it wasn't even just that. Like, he takes it to the extreme in another way, like where he walked me to my car and I thought he was going to hold my hand. I was totally fine with that. But he, like, linked pinkies with me instead.
Oh, 'cause you gotta earn all 5 fingers, girl.
Wow.
Well, yeah, legit, like, that's like giving too much to me to hold my entire hand. You know what I mean? It's just kind of to the extreme.
Now I get
Okay.
it. If he
Yeah.
was
You're saying that he's extra virgin.
yeah, if he was olive oil.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
There's got to be a separate website for that one.
All right. Well,
It's just so crazy because he's like, he said he wasn't waiting until marriage. He's just waiting to the right person.
well, I don't know. Maybe there's more logic to this than we're realizing. And there's one way to find that out, and that's by letting you know, Rebecca, that Troy has actually been on the other line listening, and he wants to talk to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, he needs to hear this, Rebecca. Do not feel bad.
Troy, you there?
Hey, Rebecca.
Hi.
I wanted you to know I'm interested without doing too much.
I guess I'm just a little confused about the bottom lip kiss and not the holding hands. Like, I understand, like, we're virgins and we're going to stay that way, but kissing with both lips and holding hands is a completely different thing.
No, I know. I just wanted it to go the second date and maybe the third date to give you the top one before, you know? Like,
Okay.
Then why just not
Right.
kiss her? Like, why not just wait for the kiss until the second or third date? That's a totally normal thing. Nobody wants just the bottom lip.
Brooke, that's
It's
too
not...
fast. Pump the brakes.
I'm saying no kiss. No kiss is better than just the weird
how do you
bottom
even have that?
slobbery lip.
I disagree. No kiss. She's going to start thinking I'm not interested at all, and then that falls apart.
I knew you were interested, but you threw me off with the whole kissing me with the bottom lip and the pinky thing.
The pinky thing, I want to defend myself. The pinky thing, I went for your whole hand. I missed.
Oh,
no.
no.
Oh.
This is good.
So
wait.
you would have given her more of your fingers if it was possible.
Dude, if we
Dude, the whole hand.
if
Let's
we
calm
lifted
down.
just that soundbite, it would really mean
No, I
something
mean, you know
else.
what I mean, Troy. You know what I mean. You're saying you would have gone for the full handhold.
Yeah, I meant to, but it just like missed, and it got one finger.
Okay.
And at that point, I'd rather just keep it cute than like keep be weird if you keep moving your hand around and
Yeah.
no.
I mean, Rebecca, did you find anything sexy about him?
He's very nice, and he is very attractive, and
Oh, yes,
he's
okay.
very intellectual. And so, I mean, I just was really thrown off because, what if something did happen and did take off, and do I have to wait like months for an actual full mouth kiss? You know what I mean?
Okay, so this is sounding pretty good right now. And I'd like to ask Rebecca, would you be willing to go out on one more date? We will pay for it.
I think yes.
Oh, that's
Yes.
good. Yay!
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Thank you for clarifying, and I'm glad. I'm very happy right now.
Yeah.
All
We're happy
Yay.
for you, bro.
Yeah, it's a virgins only success.
Yay.
My first ever.
There's a million websites where you can meet people to date now.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Not even an exaggeration.
Yeah.
Almost any of them.
Yeah.
You can turn it into a
Right.
dating site.
I mean, you have the normal ones, but you also have things like Hot Sauce Passions.
Dude, I gotta get on
Is
there.
that real?
That is.
Oh my gosh, I need to get on there.
There's gluten-free singles
Makes sense.
Okay.
and one called Marry Me Already.
Whoa.
What? What's that one?
Brooke, isn't that where you met your husband?
Very funny, Jeffrey.
Oh,
No?
she's married. It's a monthly
No.
subscription.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yours was Marry Me Now or I'm Leaving This Old Country Buffet.com. Whatever it was. We've heard a lot of unusual ones on the show, but yesterday we actually had another listener who emailed us saying he met a woman at another niche dating site,
Okay.
Ooh.
one that I didn't know existed. The guy's name is Troy. So Troy, welcome to the show.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my God.
We're
I'm
doing
so
good.
curious. But first, I want to know,
I
is it your
know.
first niche dating site that you've ever ventured onto?
Yeah, I mean, I tried the regular dating sites a little bit, and this was my first time trying the more specific category.
Okay. So tell us
Okay.
where you met your date.
Yeah, we met on Virgins Only.
Okay.
Virgins only.
That's good.
That's definitely niche.
Okay.
Is that like
None
people-
of us-
Is that people from Virginia?
No,
Yeah.
none of us here are allowed on that dating site.
I mean, how do you know? How can you
Prove that?
verify that?
Oh my gosh.
Do you need to do like an examination?
I hope not.
I would assume it's just an honor system, right?
Yeah, it's an honor system, and I mean, being a virgin for a long time, it's not something I could imagine someone wanting to pretend to be if they're not.
I could imagine a lot of guys wanting to pretend to be a
Yeah,
virgin to
dude,
meet some,
Totally.
anyway.
So does that mean like in the future it's totally off the table too until you get married, or where are you at with that?
'Cause it's not like a religious thing, but it's like I was taught when I was young to save myself for that one person, someone special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I felt the same exact way up until I was 17. And then
Me too,
I had a
though.
very different view.
I kid you, I was in private Catholic school, dude. I was like, girls will want to kiss, and I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, we can't.
It's not
The Lord is
special.
Oh my God,
watching.
how much you have changed, Jose.
I know, now I'll kiss anyone. Get over here,
All
bro.
Or anything.
So you matched with someone on Virgins Only. What is her name?
Her name's Rebecca.
Okay.
Okay.
So it did not go well at the beginning.
Oh. Okay.
Why?
We met up in a mall parking garage just to be around other people, you know.
Yeah.
Most people would pick like a coffee shop to be in public, not like
That's
a
where I think I'm gonna get kidnapped.
right,
In the
a
garage.
dark parking garage.
There
Let's
was an
not go
abandoned-
anywhere sketchy. Let's meet up in a dark alley, okay?
Okay. So what happened?
Well, it was going to just be like, we'll both park our cars there, say hi, make sure I'm not giving her get in my van vibes or whatever, and then we'd like...
What are the options on this virgin dating site?
Yeah.
Why are you so scared?
Well, I think he's just being extra cautious.
I guess.
And then from there, we'd like drive to like a restaurant. But that was the plan, right? But I locked my keys in my car.
Oh, no.
We had to wait in her car until AAA got there.
Oh, no.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's not a good start.
Yeah.
Bad start, but it like worked out because we started talking and like really hit it off.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Give you
right.
time to chat.
Yeah, making lemonade at 11.
Yeah, because like you know, I've talked to a couple of girls on the phone from Virgin Only, and like it's always weird because all it ever devolves into the conversation. It's like talking about each other's virginity. It just ends
Yeah.
up being weird.
Yeah.
I would assume that would be a real central talking point.
Yeah.
How much can you say? So
I mean,
what have
I
you
don't
done?
know.
And
Like-
why are you letting it define yourself so much? I'm glad you have hobbies outside of not doing that.
Well, to be fair, like when it's hasn't happened for you yet, you tend to think about it a lot.
I'm sure.
That's
Oh,
You kind
yeah.
of build it
we
up
were
in
all
your
16
head.
once.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
So wait, what did you guys connect over?
Yeah, so Rebecca didn't do any of that like talking about virginity stuff. I liked it. You know, she just seemed normal. And we were just talking nicely, what TV shows we've watched, what books we've read, you know, like...
Okay. Did the date ever move anywhere beyond the front seat of her car?
Yeah, so once AAA got there, I was like, hey, what do you want to do? And She's like, I don't know. I'm like, do you want to just go get food at my place?
Oh, that is very
Wow.
forward, sir.
No, not when you're a virgin, it's not.
Okay.
She knows nothing's going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah, generally I like cooking, so it's easier for me than going to a restaurant anyway.
All right.
Sweet.
She said sure, and being a virgin, as an adult, it's tough. And I want to make moves, but I'm trying to resist. So I try to take my mind off it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're at my place. I put on Charlotte's Web on DVD.
Oh.
Interesting pick.
What did she say to that?
That'll keep her off you.
Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah, but I did that on purpose. There's nothing sexy about Charlotte's Web. It's a good escape. I lose myself in the story.
What was the vibe, though? I'm sorry. I'm just imagining if I was a virgin, I would still want, adult time.
We had some adult time when the movie was over.
Okay.
Oh, what's
There
up?
we go.
What does that mean?
Well, she said she had to go, and we had a kiss, and that was nice.
Dude,
Oh.
all right.
Did you go in, or she make the first move?
I think it was both. We kind of looked at each other,
Oh, I love
Okay.
those.
Yes, so after the kiss, I walked her to her car, and now it's been almost a week, and she hasn't returned any of my texts. So I'm just trying to figure out where I went wrong,
It may not be something you did, but I mean, it is strange that she wouldn't call you back after a kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The kiss could have been too much for her. I know it sounds
No.
funny, but
Yeah.
I think not enough, but
Well, is the porridge too hot or is the porridge too cold? We'll
Yeah.
find out. We're going to
don't
play
know.
a song. Call Rebecca and we'll try and get your second date Virgin Edition.
ooh, special.
Okay, we'll
We'll
do it
be
right.
gentle.
Yeah, right after this.
Thank you.
Are you single and feeling out of the loop? Put away that mouse and get out of the house. Join In the Loop, Seattle's brand new activities club just for singles. Go to intheloopsingles.com today.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
A great place to meet somebody is at a concert.
oh yeah.
Especially when you're trying to have conversation. It's like, hey, what's your name? Did you say Jessica? Mary? Hey, nice boobs. What'd you say? I said I saw an interesting story in the news. We could talk. Not being able to talk to people is great. That's where Cora met the guy that she wants to call today for a second date update. They met at a concert and apparently had a conversation much like that, I'm assuming. What's up, Cora? How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
Good. So you met, what's his name, Todd? You met him at a concert?
Yeah. About a week and a half ago, went to a concert that my friend took me to, and basically it was loud, like you said, but I kind of wasn't digging the band, so I snuck off to the back where it was a bit quieter.
Uh-huh.
And he was there too, and we kind of were just having a beer together and not enjoying the show together.
How did the, not really, so he didn't like the show either?
Weird.
No, that's how we kind of started talking.
Oh,
and,
okay.
he was really nice. He was a good guy. We talked for a while.
I love that. Crappy music always brings people
Yeah.
together. That's why people love our station so much.
That's true. That's what I was going to ask you. Did he come up and approach you, or so
He
that
was standing kind of right beside me, and we just started talking.
this show sucks? What do you think? Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
So he asked you, I assume, out on a date at the end of the night.
Yeah. We had to get back to his friends, so he just asked me for my number and sent me a text that night.
Okay, and what'd you guys do on your date?
Well, that's the thing. He was texting me, and all the way up to the day of, a few hours before, I was getting ready, and he just texted me, and he's saying that he had to push it because he was sick. So he was really apologetic, but he wanted to push it by a few days.
Okay. So when did you finally end up going out?
We haven't gone yet. Every day or so, he checks in with me, and he texts me, but he just says, I'm still sick. I got to wait a bit more. I haven't kicked this thing yet. He just keeps postponing it. So he keeps talking, and he's really nice about it, but I don't know what he's sick with, but
Yeah.
It
So why
sounds
do you
like-
want to do a second date update now when you haven't even gone out on a date? Don't you want to wait and see if you actually get to go out with the guy?
well, it just seems weird that he's making plans for the next day, and he keeps canceling it. It just seems like, I don't know what's up. It's just something strange, and I want to get to the bottom of it.
Cora, do you think that he's lying to you about the sickness?
I mean, something's up, but why would he keep texting me?
Yeah.
How long has it been going on?
It's been almost 2 weeks now. And the thing is, it was so nice talking to him. He just seemed like a genuinely normal, nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't even looking at the concert. He just seemed really interested. And
Well, yeah, but
so-
also you got to think about it. He said he didn't like the concert, so there's no reason to really look at the concert.
I've just been thinking about why he would keep pushing, you know? What could it be? Is he in a relationship? Is that kind of ending right now and he's waiting till it's completely over? Or is he like going through a difficult time?
Yeah, the relationship thing's not necessarily a bad idea. He could be like trying to break up with somebody and it's like, oh, I'm not ready to go out yet, or I'm sick, you know.
If that's the case, then he should just tell me that, or just not text me at all instead of making up an excuse over and over again of being sick. I'm like, starting to get worried for him. That's it.
It is weird when you're talking to somebody and then they seem like they're really into you and they want to see you, but then they keep blowing you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels. I don't know if I'm starting to take it personally, you know?
And you haven't actually heard his voice to like hear if he's sick. You've only been texting with him.
Yeah, just been texting. I feel weird phoning him after all. Like,
I feel bad. We call him and he's like,
Or just the doctor's answer. This is Todd's phone. He's currently in a coma.
yeah.
All right, well, we're going to play a song, come back, call him, and find out why he won't meet up with you.
okay, thanks, guys.
All right, we'll get your second date update right after this.
Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Call now to win a $1,000 cash crate.
1-866-MOVE-IT 92.5.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for the second part of the second date update, Cora is on the phone with us, and she wants to call a guy named Todd today. They met at a concert, bonded over how crappy the concert was, exchanged numbers, even planned a date, but they haven't actually gone out on a date yet because the dude keeps texting her, be like, hey, can we push it back? I'm not feeling real well. I'm under the weather. And he's done that for like 2 weeks now, so she's wondering what's going on. One of the things that she's thinking is maybe he's currently in a relationship and trying to break that off before he actually goes out with somebody else. Cora, if that happens, I want you to promise me something.
Okay.
So if we call him right now and a girl answers the phone and it's his fiance, Janae,
It's not Janae's fault, Jubal.
I want you to promise me a cat fight. Can you do that for me?
Oh my gosh.
Like if she answers, I just want you to be like, who this?
Yeah.
Why you messing with my man, Janae?
Oh, my God, I hope it doesn't happen.
Can you promise me that, please?
All right, you got it.
All right,
No,
sweet.
what are you doing, Cora? No, you
We got
say
a cat
no.
fight
You're
coming
an
up.
adult.
Cat fight. You back off. Todd's mine. Everybody knows Todd's mine, Janae.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Cora, did he ever give you any indication that he was in a relationship, or are you just jumping to conclusions?
I'm just thinking. He never gave off anything like that, but you never know nowadays.
It's Janae's fault, for sure. All right, I'm going to dial the phone number right now, get him on the phone, and we'll find out what happens, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hey, can I speak to Todd, please?
Speaking?
Hey, Todd, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
What's that?
It's a radio show, a morning show.
Okay. Wait, are you guys a country station that plays a kid on the air?
No, we are not.
We're very far from
That
that.
could pretty much be any country station in the world. Yes, we don't have our child on the air like everybody else does.
Okay.
We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update, though, where if somebody goes out on a date with someone and then they start getting blown off, they ask us to call that person and find out why. And that's why I'm calling you today.
Okay.
A girl that you sort of went on a date with, at least met, her name is Cora. She emailed us and wanted me to see if I could get you on the phone and ask why you keep blowing her off.
Oh. Well, I'm not blowing her off. I'm still talking to her. I'm still texting her and keeping lines of communication open. I haven't seen her.
Why don't you want to see her, though?
Well, it's kind of a personal issue I'm dealing with.
Right.
I let her know I've been feeling under the weather. I have been seeing a doctor. It's nothing life-threatening. It's a personal thing. Frankly, I don't really know why you're so concerned.
Well, I'm not. I mean, I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah.
But Cora's the one that's concerned.
Well, it's a personal thing.
So
something
here,
I'm trying to.
I'll tell you this, Todd. Cora thinks that you might be lying to her.
Wait, she thinks I'm lying?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
I'm not lying.
Okay, you're not lying. Do you like her?
Well, yeah, absolutely. She's great.
Okay. Well, my advice would be to be honest with her about what's going on and maybe let us know, because if you don't, you might lose the opportunity to go out with her.
Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about that. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of embarrassing.
Can you give us anything that we can go back to her with and say, hey, he still likes you, but, you know, he's got a growth on his chest and he's getting that removed? I don't know. He's got another head growing out of his shoulder. Whatever it is.
All right. It's just, I mean, it's probably not that serious, but I'm embarrassed by it. So I went to the doctor and I found out I have this issue. I'd been feeling kind of off for a while, just weird. So I went and I found out I have low T.
What?
Low testosterone.
Yeah, and it's embarrassing. And I
Is that the reason you're not calling her back, because you have low T?
The guy's embarrassed by it. You guys
I have low T. You do? So I can bond with this dude. I've taken like testosterone shots and everything. I've got low T and high estrogen, man. That doesn't mean that you can't go out with the girl.
No, it's embarrassing. Like I want to feel like I have like a full tank of tea.
Get your tea up there before you take a girl out.
As a girl, I don't think that we notice tea. I'm just saying, I don't know how it makes you feel different. Maybe
confidence-wise. Is your confidence shot because you got low T?
Yeah, it's partially that, but you know, it's just something I'm trying to work out for myself and trying to get myself feeling good. I mean, I've been getting injections and working out, taking fish oil supplements, whatever my doctor's been telling me.
I'm just trying to get that tea up.
So you're trying to get your tea to like a good level for you to feel like you can date again.
I don't know. It's just weird, and I'm embarrassed by it. I want to max out my tea right now.
Oh my God!
Full-blown tea.
I wish women had this discussion. I just don't feel like I have enough estrogen to go out with him right now.
You know, I feel like it's more in your head than it actually is in your tea, or where your tea is held. You know what I mean? I feel like it's just.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't feel like the kind of man that I want to be when I go out with her. You know, I want her to get the full me.
Maybe going out with her, you like her so much, that might help raise your tea. You're like, oh man, when I'm around you, there's a tea coursing through my veins.
You guys would think I'm crazy, but you know, this is how I feel. It's, you know, I'm trying to do this and feel good about her and about myself.
So when I talk to her, you just want me to tell her he's got something going on. He will eventually go out with you. It just might take a while and some tea to get that.
Not some tea. No
okay.
tea.
Don't tell her about the tea. Just tell her that you do like her.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I have to let you know she kind of knows about the tea.
Yeah. Excuse me?
She sort of knows. Because she's actually listening on the other line right now.
Oh, my God.
Hi.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this is happening.
It's okay. I mean, I'm glad it's not something else. I don't.
Yeah.
What does it mean? What does it mean that? What, like, you know, if you don't work, like downstairs doesn't work at all.
No, it's just I got low T.
Well, I don't. Does it, like, what does it affect really? What does it have to do with going on a date and just talking and getting to know each other?
I can't explain it. It's just, you don't want to date low T Todd. You don't want to. This is gonna be good. This is a good thing. If you can just give me a little more time just to get my testosterone back up, just, raise my levels up. I promise it will be worth it.
We're not going to do anything on the first date. Like, what are you saying?
No. I'm not suggesting that, like anything's going to happen. But when my T is up, all the cards will fall into place.
Was it?
So Todd, are you refusing to go out with her again until you get your testosterone back to the level you want it to be at?
Well, I want to feel, like I can be the kind of guy around her that I know I can be, and I think this will do
Todd,
it.
your confidence is shot, man.
Yeah, you need your
like
tea.
you forget about the tea, man. Confidence starts in your head.
I just, low T Todd just doesn't work. He's not happy. High T Todd, I feel like I'm gonna really be able to explore who I am with you, and.
Are you going to refer to yourself as low T and high T Todd, though?
No. It's just, for argument's sake, I just, the version of me that you're getting right now, I feel like I could be better for you because I think you deserve that.
It's pretty nice, Cora.
I don't really care how much T you have. Like, I think I just like you, and you don't have to really worry about that.
You hear that, Todd? You don't have to impress her with your testosterone levels. And that's nice. Not a lot of women are like that. Todd, would you like to go out with Cora on a second date? We will pay for it.
I'd prefer to wait a little longer, but I don't want to miss out on anything we could have. I don't want to miss out on any experience with you.
Yes?
So, yeah, definitely.
Yes!
All right, buddy.
All right, Todd.
Look at
There you
that.
go. First step in getting your tea back, making a decision.
That's like mental
Congratulations, you guys. Cora, you got your second date.
Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey.
I'm still going to keep working on this T level, but, yeah, I definitely want to see you, Cora.
Awesome, Todd.
Yes.
That's great. See, your tea, I guarantee your tea is getting back up there. That shows me that you're at least like a 200 with your tea.
I feel like you're his testosterone coach.
Yeah, I am. Todd,
Medium T, bro.
Todd, I'm going to be your testosterone mentor, okay?
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Oh, the coffee shop. It's a great place to meet people.
Yeah.
I know when I've ever been trying to meet a lady, I always go hang out at the coffee shop because you can tell a lot about somebody based on what they order.
Oh, amen.
For example, if the girl next to me orders a frappuccino, I know she likes whipped cream on stuff.
That's not what it tells you.
Or, let's say she orders a hot chocolate.
Yeah.
That means she probably likes chocolate on stuff.
No.
Okay.
God, you're
Maybe even some whipped cream.
you
There's
are
a
horrible at deciphering.
lot of
people are.
freaky people at the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Them, not me. They're weird.
God,
Yeah,
yeah, those
them.
chocolate lovers.
And that's where the guy on the phone for a second date update today met the lady that he wants to call. He met her at a coffee shop. His name is Ronald. What's up, Ronald?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Good. Are you a frappuccino guy or a hot chocolate guy?
Just coffee for me. Yeah,
Coffee.
and I'm not into all the fancy coffee stuff.
Yeah, that means he likes caffeine.
On stuff.
Uh-huh.
What?
So tell us about the girl that you want to call today for your second date update.
So I met this really cool girl, Jill, at a Starbucks.
Cool.
Actually,
Okay.
I was in line in front of her, waiting to order. Just looking around because it was a long line, and suddenly noticed, oh wow, that it was this cute girl behind me.
Did you spend the rest of the time trying not to look behind you, but also wanting to look behind you to see?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, I basically tried to look at her without being creepy, but obviously she's pretty. I wanted to look at her.
He's like,
You need to put your phone in selfie taking mode and just hold it up so you can see behind you. Just taking a bunch of selfies, don't mind me.
Smart.
because that's attractive.
No, I just tried to be cool about it, just look around and happen to catch her in my gaze. But I decided, when I got to the counter, I paid for her drink. I did kind of a pay it forward thing.
Oh, that's a good way to do it.
It is good.
Because that's commonplace at Starbucks, too. So if she doesn't like you, just be like, I was just doing what people do at Starbucks. But if she does really like you and want to talk to you, then you're like, sweet, it worked.
And it's like a bonus because it says about you, I think of other people.
See? That's what I'm saying. At Starbucks, when somebody does that, they're a giver.
Thank you, Jubal.
You can tell a lot about people at Starbucks.
Okay.
Coffee shop.
So you did that, and did she thank you for it?
Well, yeah, so she goes to the counter, and they said, oh, that guy paid for it. And, she comes to thank me and says, oh, wow, it's nice of you to do that. And I just said, I just like to do that every once in a while.
Yeah.
But actually, she was really cool to talk with, and we had fun. So I just said, hey, do you want to go have dinner with me tonight?
Wow. Same night.
Yeah, and she said yes.
She did.
She did, which was awesome. So we decided, because we just met, we would just meet at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we did. We met at the restaurant. I mean, she has an amazing smile. She's really intelligent, really easy to talk to. And dinner was going really well and, and everything. I mean, we were having a really good time together.
Okay.
You guys were laughing at each other's jokes and...
Yeah, I just thought it was really, I don't know, I just call it an easy date.
Uh-huh.
Well, then your definition of easy date and mine is different. That's for sure. So you guys had a good dinner and you liked it. Why do you think she's not calling you back then?
I don't know. I mean, the only thing I can figure is I do have this, I don't know, kind of funny habit that, I don't know, maybe that weirded her out or something.
What is it?
I really love sushi, okay? We went to this sushi place, but I like having ketchup with my sushi.
Oh, God.
Do not.
What?
Get out of here.
That's illegal.
That's worse than ordering a steak well done.
Actually, it's really good.
Really?
And it's surprisingly, it matches really well.
No.
You know what? I'll take your word that ketchup goes good with sushi, Ronald. I will take your word on that.
You're trying to say that you have a more advanced palate.
Don't knock it till you try it.
No, I'm going to knock it all day long and never try it, Ronald. How about that?
Okay, so anyway, obviously, it's a sushi place, so I bring my own ketchup with me. I bring little packets.
You bring your ketchup with you to a sushi place. That is awesome.
That is commitment to the ketchup.
Well, and look, I mean, she obviously looked weird at me, and she asked a lot of questions, and I was just like, hey, this is the real me. I like ketchup on my sushi.
Hey, good.
And that was that. At least I'm honest about who I am.
Yeah,
There
until the
you go.
sushi chef saw what you were doing and spit in your food when you didn't know it.
You're insulting us.
Exactly.
No. You know what? I'm going to open my own restaurant and just show you how good this is.
It's going to be only you eating there. So how did things end then with her?
So at the end of the date, I walked her to her car, and I leaned in for a kiss, and I got a handshake.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
Bad
It could be, it could be like some weird red flag to her. It could say that you're too picky or you're too demanding or you're weird.
No, come on. That's not weird. Like, weird would be like if I were making comments about whipped cream and chocolate at a coffee shop.
Touche.
That's a very good point. All right. So do you think it's a ketchup thing? The reason that she didn't even want to kiss you?
Honestly, I mean, it was obviously the weirdest thing on the date, and everything else seemed to be easy. So, I don't know.
And how many times have you tried to get a hold of her since then?
Do I have to admit that?
Yes, please.
Oh.
I don't know. I mean, I've texted her and called her a few times.
That's double digits.
Okay, so probably too much at this point. Well, we'll do it one more time for you. We'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, all right? Just hang on.
All right, thanks.
Okay, we'll do it next.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Right in the middle of your second date update, and if you're just joining us, Ronald is on the phone, and Ronald met a girl named Jill and took her out for sushi.
Yeah.
If you don't know what sushi is, it's an ancient Japanese art.
What?
Where they carve up fish and place it on a bed of rice and maybe add some seaweed in to create a beautiful flavor combination.
Everybody knows. Why are you even...
And Ronald, who's on the phone, has taken sushi to the next level. He likes to add something that we here in America call ketchup to their sushi.
You can't even say it like that and make it sound fancy.
Ketchup is a fairly new thing.
No, it's not.
And it basically just covers up the flavor of whatever it's on, making it taste like tomato sauce.
Yeah, with a lot of sugar in it. Sugar and tomato sauce.
Ronald thinks that maybe putting ketchup on his sushi might have sealed his fate, and that's the reason his date isn't calling back, because he knows it's weird, but at least he owns it. Ronald, are you ready to call Jill and find out if putting ketchup on your sushi ruined your date?
Yeah, I'm ready to find out.
And now, if she has a problem with it, do you want to continue to pursue a second date?
Yeah, I would. I mean, she's really cool, and she's very easy to get along with, and, I'm curious to see what happens.
Would you stop using ketchup if she asked you to?
No, I would not do that.
Okay, so you like her enough, but you don't like her enough to drop ketchup.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can figure out what went wrong, okay?
All right.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jill, please?
Yeah, this is Jill. Can I ask who's calling?
Yes, you can, Jill. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Are you familiar with who I am at all?
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious why you're calling.
So you've heard the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the morning before. I just want to make very clear because sometimes people really have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard it.
Okay.
I think it's clear in her giggle that
Have
she's
you,
heard it before.
Well, what would you say if I told you that I'm calling to do a second date update with you?
You're not serious right now, are you?
Yes, I am completely serious. You went out with a dude named Ronald a little while ago, and now you're not calling him back.
Oh.
Yeah. There goes the giggle.
Yeah. Suddenly you're not laughing.
Yeah, no, I went out with Ronald.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, I got your phone number and everything from him, and we talked to him a little bit about your date. He thinks that you're not calling him back because he puts ketchup on his sushi.
Yeah, that was definitely a new experience.
That's one way to put it.
Yeah.
Did you think that maybe he was too picky or unclassified or?
No, I mean, I don't know if he told you this, but I actually did try it.
What?
You did?
Oh,
Yeah, I did.
you're brave.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done that.
I would have punched him right in the face if he had offered me some sushi with ketchup on it.
What did it taste like?
It wasn't the worst thing in the world, but I don't think that I would do it again.
Okay.
So he didn't convert you over to putting ketchup on your sushi, I guess.
No, he did not.
So if you tried it, I'm guessing that that's not the reason you're calling him back.
Yeah, no, that's not.
So why are you giving him the cold shoulder then?
To be honest with you guys, at the end of the date, our server came up and offered us coffee, and
Don't tell me
No,
did he put ketchup in his coffee?
That would have
he
been
didn't,
amazing.
but I think I would have probably just walked out at that point. No, I'm kidding. No, so I wanted coffee, so I said yes to the server, and I asked him, I was like, do you want some also? And he goes, no, I don't drink coffee. And
You guys met at Starbucks, though, didn't you?
Exactly. So I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And I was like, we met at Starbucks. What do you mean you don't drink coffee?
Yeah.
And then he went on to tell me that he just goes to different coffee shops trying to meet girls.
Whoa.
And that took a completely different turn for me.
Why would he tell you that? Why wouldn't he just say, I'm really a tea guy, and they have a great line of teas there?
Yeah, I like lemonade.
Good question.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, honestly, it made me question, like, in my head, I was thinking, wow, you've met so organically. This is such a cute story. Meeting at Starbucks, he paid for my drink. And then it's not that cute when you realize he could be doing this every day with a different girl. And, then I started thinking, I was like, I don't even remember him ordering a drink. Like, did he just, see me and decide to get in front of me just so he could pay for my drink and just so he can have an excuse to talk to me? Things didn't line up, and it was kind of starting to seem a little creepy, I want to say.
Hey, I want to say something here.
Oops.
Jill, you might have forgotten, you say you listen to the second date updates, and Ronald is on the other line and wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Yeah, forgot, huh?
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi, Jill. I guess I'm a little surprised at your reaction to that. I mean, the thing is, I told you in confidence that I do this, but I don't go to coffee shops every day. It's not like, some kind of lifestyle or something, but, I just told you that in private, that I go to coffee shops every once in a while to meet people.
Yeah, it just feels a little out there to me. It seems almost like you scope out people and go and meet them, which I don't know. That just to me seems a little creepy.
I guess I don't understand. How is that creepy? I mean, there's, I not only am I honest about it, but I'm not hanging out in bars or online or,
Do you wait
and I actually
watch people and then, attack them like it's your prey, That's what it sounds
No, not at all. Did I attack you like prey? No, we actually had a conversation and we met and
coffee at the coffee shop. You were like, did you see me and just decide that you wanted to stand in front of me at the coffee shop and then use that as your excuse to talk to me? That to me seems a little creepy. And for me, I don't know how many people you've done that with. And it
listen, I've only done it like a few times. It's not, but it's really, where are you supposed to meet people? I mean, and the cool thing is I met you and we had a really easy conversation and a good time out. And I just don't understand why it's that creepy.
I mean, you make very good points. We did have a very nice conversation and all. I don't know. I think I was just very taken aback by it. And it just kind of made the date feel less authentic.
Yeah, but Jill, I mean, have you ever done online dating?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I understand now more where he's coming from. Ronald, if we're being honest now and we're being open and everything, how many people have you done this to? Like, what is the exact number of girls that you have seen at a coffee shop, decided you wanted to go out with them, and bought them a coffee?
Yeah, Ronald, how many women have you bought coffee for?
I mean, the way you describe it sounds like he's sitting in the corner with binoculars, taking pictures.
He might be, for all I know.
Well, look, Jill, I mean, the number of people is irrelevant. The point is, did you have a good time?
Yeah, I did. I had a good time, but you need to tell me how many people you've done this to. You need to be honest with me.
But that's not the point. The point is, we met because I was sitting in that coffee shop waiting for you to walk in.
Bad choice of words.
Yeah, that sounds creepy.
I don't feel like, Jill, you really want to know the answer to the question that you're asking. I feel like that's only going to make things worse for you.
I think you might be right.
Look, I don't know what you want. I was honest with you about the sushi. I was totally upfront about this. I mean, look, I don't know how many people I've met there. It's probably somewhere between, 30 and 50.
Whoa.
Whoa.
You must be notorious among baristas. They see Ronald coming from a mile away.
And you must also be rich. That's a lot of coffee to buy for people. Hey, Jill, would you like to go out with Ronald on a second date? We will pay for it.
I'm not going to lie. I thought you were going to say that it was going to be between 5 and 10 people, but 30 and 50, that's a lot.
Come on, Jill. I mean, what's the difference? He could be sitting on Tinder swiping left and right on hundreds of people's pictures.
No, in person, it's totally creepier. If you're watching a person as they come in, that's so much creepier than online dating.
Yeah. I guess that both parties on online dating know what they're in for.
Yeah.
In Ronald's case, it's only Ronald that knows what he's in for.
No, hey, I don't appreciate that comment.
Well, Jill, will you go out with Ronald again? Just one more date.
I don't know. We had fun, but I think it was just a little much for me.
Okay, what if he just shows up at the next coffee shop you go to? Will you share coffee with him then?
I think I might run in the other direction now.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry, Ronald. You didn't get a second date.
Well, hey, I was honest. And if she doesn't like honesty, then obviously she's not the girl for me.
Yeah,
There you
and
go.
I think probably a lot of women aren't the girl for you. But you'll find the one that is eventually, Ronald.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 says, I'm pretty sure that guy should actually be arrested for putting ketchup on sushi. And I think I agree with you. We're talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Ronald wanted to call Jill. They met at Starbucks. They went out for sushi, and he thought the reason that he wasn't getting a call back was because he puts ketchup on his sushi. And it turns out that wasn't the thing that turned her off. It was a little disgusting, I guess, to her, but she actually tried it and just said it wasn't my cup of tea.
Wow,
the reason that she didn't want to go out with him again was during the date, he revealed that he doesn't even drink coffee. He just goes to coffee places and waits for people to come in so he can strike up a conversation and ask him out on a date. So she was like, it just felt creepy that he was doing that.
I don't know. I think that's kind of judgy. And he was so honest about it. I mean, maybe he was too honest about it, and that's what bit him.
The thing is, it's too honest can hurt you.
The thing is, since the internet, now, if you ask anybody out in person, you're always a creep.
Yeah, right?
I feel like people
sad.
used to do that 20, 30 years ago. They would wait around to try to find people, but now if you talk to anybody in person, you're a weirdo. It's like, whoa, wait till I post something and then randomly send me a message in my DMs.
Yeah, or like 40 of my pictures.
Yeah, and then we'll go out. Don't be so forward, you freak.
Right. Send me nude photos before
Yeah.
we even go out.
Don't just sit at a coffee
That's the normal
shop.
way to do it.
So they agreed to not go out again. She didn't want to see him again because she thinks he's a weirdo who just stalks women at coffee shops.
Well, he has gotten 30 to 50 dates that way.
is.
So that, I mean,
And-
it's impressive.
Who really cares? He puts ketchup on sushi, and that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
He means nothing to us.
Yeah, remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up in just a few minutes at 8:10. We're in the middle of a 2-day-long second date update.
Oh, it's worth every minute,
It
too.
originally happened on our show years ago, and it's been one of the most popular segments that we've ever done here.
Yeah.
And we're going to play the last part of it, and then after that, we'll talk to the couple live and find out their second date update about what's happening in their lives. I guarantee you a lot has happened. But now, the dramatic conclusion of a very special second date update.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
If anybody's just tuning in and missed the show yesterday, it is the most crazy second date we've ever done.
Do we call it a second? I mean, I
It's
guess
sort of a
that's
second
what
date.
she asked for. I don't know.
Brittany emailed us for a second date, asking us basically to call a guy that she hooked up with 3 years ago, and they had a baby together. He didn't know about it because she left the state and was forced by her parents and stuff not to say anything. So now she's got a 2.5-year-old baby girl, and the dude doesn't know. We called him yesterday to try to get him to go on a second date so that she could tell him in person.
Which I applaud you for being brave enough to do that, Brittany.
Thank you.
How did the date go, Brittany?
Well, I mean, first of all, thank you so much for doing all of this. And I know it's kind of, I know Brooke was like, I didn't really want to, so I appreciate it.
I wanted you to tell him. I just didn't want to do it on air. So I'm really proud of. I really am. I think that I could not put myself in your shoes. I don't know what you were feeling before you met Noah at a restaurant last night to drop the bomb on him.
Yeah, I was pretty nervous, and my stomach was doing somersaults.
Like, how do you even pick an outfit out for that?
Yeah,
seriously.
What is the correct footwear for letting a dude know that he's got a 2.5-year-old daughter?
I wore a very sweet dress, actually.
Look innocent. Look innocent.
How'd you feel the moment you saw him?
He walked in, I hadn't seen him. I haven't seen him for 3 years.
Did he look happy to see you?
He looked kind of nervous, too.
He had more.
At any point, are you thinking, I'm not going to do it, I'm going to back out?
I think probably every other thought.
Could you even hear a word he was saying while you guys were eating dinner? Or is that all you were thinking about? Like, when is the right moment to drop that bomb on him?
I'd every time I look him in the eye, I had two feelings. One was, I guess I don't know what I'm allowed to say on the radio, but the word that starts with SH.
Yeah.
Or I was like, God, his eyes are so nice.
You're like, I gotta tell him that I have his baby. I gotta tell him, but oh my God, he is dreamy. What was I talking about again?
Well, there's a reason that I hooked up with him.
Yeah.
He's really attractive.
Okay, so when did you do it?
So I had these pictures on my phone of our daughter.
Oh my gosh.
Ready to show him. But I just kept it was just so everything was just so awkward. Yeah. So finally,
that's when you take it out and show it to him and go, doesn't that nose look familiar?
It's like looking into a mirror.
Yeah.
See, I'm not you guys would be able to do that. I'm not clever like that. I couldn't even think.
You went all dinner just sitting across from him without telling him.
I couldn't get the courage up, and so we're walking, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell him, and then all of a sudden, and I turned towards him, and he plants one on. He kissed me.
Nice. He likes you again.
Yeah. That's great, right?
I got really nervous, and I thought, oh my God, it's so weird. It's almost like we just had a first kiss, but we have a baby together.
Did you say that?
No.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
My heart just dropped.
I thought that's what you said to him. I was like, wow.
When you're really attracted to someone, they kiss you and it like makes you like immediately you feel you feel stuff.
You get like butterflies and
you
those
feel
tingly
and you feel
feelings.
connected. And
Yeah, and I guess like I laughed and then I like my face must have looked weird. I don't know what. And he's like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And I had this weird response because I was actually like I didn't know what to do, and so he pulled away and I started crying.
What?
Oh, that's that's the way to make yourself look perfectly sane.
Please tell
Anytime
me.
I've ever kissed a woman, she just starts crying automatically. It's a good sign. So what did he do? Did he freak out at that
Well,
point?
no. I mean, that's what made me really. I was just like, wow, this guy is. I'm glad my daughter has half his genes because he just like looked at me and he was like, "What's going on? What's wrong?" And he just looked sweet, and I said, "Well, I have a past, and I just feel really uncomfortable talking about it, and I'm really nervous."
Oh, that ought to make him feel good.
That's
gosh.
And he's like, "I'm here to listen. Like, you can tell me anything."
awesome.
Then I like looked at my phone, and I had to go back. The babysitter was going to leave.
You were telling me,
God.
Brittany.
So I couldn't like start the conversation then because I had to get back. I mean, it's like a 3-hour conversation.
Brittany,
maybe. I don't
you
know.
didn't tell him.
Well, so I didn't tell him, but then I got home and, I put my daughter to sleep and stuff and, and I was just thinking about Noah. And so I wrote him an email and I said everything on the email.
You told him everything in an email. Sweet. That's one step down from text message. Good work.
I was complimenting you on all of your courage. What
I
the
did,
hell?
but I feel like I couldn't bring him out again and then do it then. And what if I, scared again? So, like, I just was like, I got to do it. But I don't even know. I haven't gotten an email back. I don't even know if he's seen it. I don't.
You sent when did you send the email?
Like, late last night, like, around midnight.
Okay. And you haven't heard from him yet.
No.
Oh, my gosh.
God.
Brittany,
This has made it worse.
What did you just even say in the subject line?
Oops, forgot to tell you something. All right, Brittany.
Sit down, then open.
Well,
Brittany.
we're going to play a song, come back,
Oh.
we'll get him on the phone, and then I guess ask him if he read your email.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right. The moment of truth is upon us. We just talked to Brittany a few minutes ago about her date last night with Noah. Noah is, of course, the guy that hooked up with Brittany 3 years ago, ended up getting her pregnant that night. He has no idea that he has a 2.5-year-old daughter, which is owned by Brittany.
Oh, no, that's the wrong. That's not the verb you use,
You
Jubal.
own them until
You
they're
don't
18. So anyway, we were originally calling for a second date update. She wanted us to break the news to him live on the air. We said, how about we do a second date update, see if you can go out with the guy and break the news in person. He agreed to a second date. They went out last night, and she couldn't tell him on the date.
Oh, my God, Brittany.
She went home after he kissed her and sent him an email.
Which we don't even know if he's received.
No, because you haven't heard anything from him, right, Brittany?
Yeah. No, I haven't yet. But can I just say, Brooke, like, I get where you're coming from and, like, giving me a hard time and everything, but this is just the hardest thing. This is harder than labor. Like,
How is this harder than being a single mother for 2.5 years? I mean, you've done such a great job raising a kid and making it happen, and you're finally coming around and wanting to do the right thing.
Yeah, so thanks. Yeah.
At this
I
point,
agree.
honestly,
This would be incredibly hard.
Right,
It's going to change.
no
It's
one
going to
is saying
change
it's
his
easy.
life.
There's no easy way to do
Right.
this.
no one is saying it's easy.
I know.
All right, Brittany, we're going to call him right now, and I guess I'm just going to ask him how the date went. Brittany, you ready to call him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I guess.
Oh, Brittany.
Hello?
Noah.
Hi.
What up, man? It's Jubal. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. Heard about your date last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, a little bit of kiss and tell going on, huh?
Oh, Noah.
You weren't sure about going out with her, but you went ahead and kissed her on the first date. Nice.
Yeah, dude, it's for the moment decision.
Right. It's a good thing you were reading the signals correctly there, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
Noah, what'd you think when she started crying?
Did that weird you out?
No, at first I was just kind of confused. I guess, because it's, for, 3 years and all that, so I thought maybe it was just, a lot of stuff.
You sound like you're in a good mood this morning, like you enjoyed your date a lot.
Yeah, it was a good night, you know.
Nice.
I mean, it was one date, you know. But yeah, I could I would definitely hang out with her, you know.
Like we said yesterday when we talked to you, it's one date.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like it's gonna stick with you forever or
Oh my
whatever.
gosh, you guys, you cannot continue to do this.
If like we can't pay for it again, but would you go out on another date with her? Just hang out with her again?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did you get my email?
Brittany's on the phone with us, of course. You know, we just want to talk to you about the date first, but
When did you send an email?
Last night.
No, I haven't looked at my email yet. I haven't even gone to work. Is it important?
yeah, like I think when she sent it, she may have checked the high importancy little flag on it, the red thing.
Brittany,
listen, I gotta just do this. Okay, really scared.
Are you okay?
Yes and no. Like something really amazing happened to me and you, but you're not aware of it. But it's also might be kind of awful for you to hear about it. But, you know, obviously that we hooked. Well, I know you didn't really remember me that well, but we hooked up 3 years ago, right? You remember that now, I assume.
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
Wait, what?
I got pregnant. I didn't realize. I was so busy. I kind of didn't realize it for a few months, and had already kind of not responded to your text. So my parents like super conservative and stuff, and they convinced me to go back to live with them and not to tell you, since I hardly knew you, and I stupidly went along with what they were saying. And we have like an amazing daughter, and she's incredible, and I don't want her to grow up without a dad. And you're really great. And I mean, even if you hate me, I hope that you can be her dad at some point.
oh, Brittany. Brittany, I'm so proud of you.
What? Is this like a really disgustingly sick prank or something?
no, this is not a joke at all.
No.
Brittany emailed us initially to do a second date update on you, just to break the news that she has your 2.5-year-old baby daughter. And we decided to try to just get you guys to go out so she could do it in person.
She tried so hard, Noah.
She couldn't do it last night, and she sent you an email. There's an email in your inbox with like all the information.
If you want to do like a DNA test or whatever, I totally get, like, it will be yours because I wasn't with anyone else in that time period, but I understand if you want to do that, it will definitely be yours.
Well, that's, okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, I don't know what I would be thinking if I were in your shoes right now, Noah. Personally, I would be probably crying.
I'm kind of, wow, I'm shaking. So wait, so the kid's like here now?
Yes,
But you
your
haven't-
daughter. Yes.
Okay.
The kid.
Oh God, our daughter. And you emailed me? Okay.
Well, I couldn't get up the courage to tell you last night. I had all of her pictures with me, and I was going to tell you on the beach, and then you kissed me, and then like I was. I mean, this sounds so stupid right now, but like I actually really like you. And I got totally confused and overwhelmed, and then it was like I'm this like single girl who's got no responsibilities, but I have a beautiful daughter, and I'm a mom, and it's not about money. Like I can support her. I just want her to have a dad.
Oh my gosh.
This is killing me.
It's making me
Noah, what do you want to do now that you've heard this news?
I mean, I guess we should meet, figure it out.
Yeah.
Noah, you're such a good person.
It's kind of important you should meet.
Yeah.
I'm like a little like shocked.
Noah, how about this? I said earlier, obviously we can't pay for you guys to hang out again, but we'll pay for your dinner. And we could even make it a place that's, kid friendly so she can bring along
Play pit, yay.
Maybe
the
we
little
take,
one.
maybe we do
Whole
one-
family dinner, huh? I'll pay for it. Another date for you guys. Obviously, you have some things to discuss that are a little less than surface, like, hey, what have you been up to lately type things.
Yeah.
Should I bring her, or do you want to wait for the test?
I mean,
or does it take very long to do the test nowadays? You can just go to like.
What if that's the first date? I'll pay for it.
Oh, Jubal. Okay, what?
You guys will get together, obviously, talk about what you got to talk about, take whatever test you got to take, and then we'll talk to you next week, if we can, and get an update on the whole situation. Is that okay with both you guys?
Yeah, well, it's okay with me.
Noah?
Yes, sure.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Well, we said we'd get an update from them in a week, and 1 week turned into 3 years.
Oops.
Sorry about that.
Our bad.
But
You got lazy.
we finally have them on the phone for a second date update with Brittany and Noah. Welcome back to the show, you guys.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Hey, thanks a lot for having us.
Oh
How
my
you
God,
been?
I'm freaking out that you're on the phone with us.
How have you been?
It's so weird to hear ourselves from 3 years ago. I mean, it sounded like we were kids then, didn't it, Noah?
Yes, I feel like a shocked, very surprised kid, maybe.
Noah was a kid. He didn't know yet that he was a dad.
I
That'll
know.
age you a lot in 3 years, I think.
And Brittany,
So
you were a kid that made me cry my eyes out.
Me
Oh my
too.
gosh.
Just even
Really?
listening back, I cried again.
Me too.
what did your friends and family think when you guys did this?
Oh my God! Well, I don't know for Noah because we didn't know each other that well yet. But for me, it was intense because even like at daycare, people had heard it and they recognized, they knew my name and they recognized my voice. So it was just a lot of attention. Some people were awesome and calling me and saying, "Do you need support? You're back in town. That's amazing. I'm so glad to know you're here."
So what did you guys do? I mean, you guys met up. Did you meet your daughter, Noah, right away?
Yeah, after the whole thing on the radio, we got on the phone again and we talked, and then the next day we went and we got together, and it was like a restaurant, and we met up, all three of us, and it was it was really, really like overwhelming, but also really awesome now that I think about it, because the minute that I got to hold her and meet her, it was like the best thing ever, and she was so awesome, and like it was just like I didn't want to let her go, but then at the same time I was like, who is this girl?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm holding this kid that I haven't known for about 3 years, and it's mine.
I'm so emotional. Just even that made me cry again, Noah.
People have been asking us, like, what's the status with you guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh well, the status is a little bit different now. 3 years later, but the first year it was co-parenting, and then there was some attraction going on. At least for me, Noah, there was attraction going on all the time. But I sort of held back, and then Noah said, "Let's start dating."
Oh, Noah!
Yeah. He didn't actually say, "Let's start dating." He just kissed me. I mean,
That's bold.
and that meant let's start dating. And yeah.
I
And
mean, I thought it was just a kiss, but then apparently Brittany was like, "So we're dating now."
He's like, I just wanted to do what got us to this in the first place. I don't know.
That's actually exactly what he did, and I am now pregnant.
What?
Whoa.
You guys are having another baby?
Yeah.
Baby number 2.
Wow. Man, you guys are potent together.
Yeah, you are.
Jeez. All right, so
You sound like such good parents.
congratulations. I guess there's another kid on the way.
Yes.
I'm actually really excited because I know about this one.
You can actually be there. Yeah, that's cool.
And can prepare for it.
And he knows about all the bad things because I'm 13 weeks in, and it's been like 10 hours a day for me of nausea.
Oh.
And the whole time Noah's been like, man, this was so much easier the first time. Are you guys planning on getting married or anything? Or are you just going to just...
I mean,
you don't
we're
have
just
to.
going to rush it all into one.
Well, actually,
we're not rushing it, but we decided we are going to get married.
Nice.
What? Oh
All
my
right.
God!
And our daughter's going to be the flower girl, so that's going to be adorable.
Oh, my
Okay, well, that's disappointing.
What?
Oh, my
Well,
God.
I was hoping that I would be the flower girl, but whatever.
Jubal.
That's fine, you guys. I mean, we played a big role in this whole thing, you know?
You did. And you know what? We're sorry we didn't contact you like immediately after that. You know, we talked to you a few years ago, but we just wanted private time, so we just we wanted to figure this out on our own and not continually get people asking us what was going on,
No, that's
I have
fine.
the biggest smile on my face right now for you, too. I feel like from the mess that started, you guys have really made such wonderful decisions in your relationship.
Oh, my God. Now I'm crying, and it's probably because I'm pregnant. Oh, my God.
Good luck, you two, and keep us updated on the future because our audience is really interested in the whole thing. Like, I can't tell you how often we get hounded asking for updates from you guys.
Now you're going to be an old married couple, so nobody will care anymore. But
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Perhaps one of the worst impressions you could make on a first date would be not showing up to the designated place where you were supposed to meet your date. And not because, you were late or anything else, but just because you couldn't find it. That's what happened with Kevin, who is on the phone with us today. And actually, Kevin, I identify with your story. He emailed us. He met a girl named Olivia. Actually, couldn't find the restaurant that they were supposed to meet at. It happens to me all the time, Kevin, so don't feel too bad, but mostly just because I don't pay attention to what people are saying to me, and then by the time I'm like on my way, I'm like, oh crap, where were we supposed to meet? And then I don't show up. So thank you for joining us, Kevin. Appreciate your email.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Jubal.
Now, you actually didn't make it to dinner on your first date because you couldn't find the restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it wasn't your suggestion to go to this restaurant.
No. She just gave me the name of the place and didn't give me an address, so I had to. I guess my GPS kind of freaked out and kind of just couldn't decide between which restaurant it was.
Yeah. That happens to me all the time. It's usually the user's fault and not the GPS. But I blame my GPS nonstop. I'm like, oh, stupid thing. Took me completely down the wrong street. So are you normally bad with directions and finding places? Does this happen to you a lot, or is this kind of like a one-time weird thing?
I'm not very good with directions. I barely know where I am anyway all the time.
So how late were you to the date?
Well, she actually ended up calling me about 25 minutes after we were supposed to meet.
Why wouldn't you call her and tell her, hey, I'm lost. Where are you?
Well, you don't want to appear like the guy who can't find things and just,
Were you in contact with her, though? At least, like, you don't have to say, I can't find the restaurant, I'm a dumbass. You can be like, hey, I'm on my way, just running a little late. Did you at least do that?
I sent a text saying that, but that, that only gets you 10 or 15 minutes.
Right, and then she finally called you, and how'd that conversation go?
I admitted I was a little turned around, and she asked where I was, and I told her the location, and I told her the cross streets, and it was like a block or two from her apartment. So she said, I know where you are, I'll come meet you, and we'll go back to my place for a drink.
Well, that was quick.
Wow, nicely done.
You didn't plan this whole time? Wow.
Yeah, either you're a really creepy stalker and you already knew where her apartment was, and this is a genius way to get up there, or you just got super lucky by being right outside of her apartment.
Yeah, I thought perfect. It's super lucky. It's great. And then she met me, and we went up and had a few beers, and then it just got a little odd.
How was the conversation when you got up there in the beginning?
It was nice. She was really sweet, and she had a nice place in which I love seeing how people live. So it was really great. And then we were only there for like 20 minutes, and she got a text saying that her roommate was coming home, and that I guess her roommate had just broken up with her boyfriend.
Okay.
And she needed to kind of console her, and so it was one quick drink, and then she kind of ushered me out.
Okay, Kevin, do you feel like that's legit?
Yeah.
I don't know. You don't want to assume someone's lying to you that quickly.
Yeah.
But that kind of feels like that's odd to me.
Yeah, it seems like interesting timing.
Very
You
stereotypical,
kind of blew it and didn't show up for dinner. She had to come meet you, threw you a pity date by being like, yeah, come up to my place, we'll have a beer. And then all of a sudden she receives a text from her roommate who just got through a breakup, and she has to ask you to leave. It seems kind of...
She didn't have to invite him to her apartment, though. I mean...
Yeah, because it seems like there's a couple of things going on. It's like if she didn't want to see me at all, she could have easily said, I have something else to do. She brought me up for a drink, so it was kind of like I was getting two sides of a different story.
So when you finally left, did you guys make plans to see each other again
No. And I texted her 3 times after the date, and I haven't heard from her at all.
No, nothing?
No. What was the last thing you guys said to each other?
I think I said I'll catch you soon.
Smooth.
That's romantic.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't know how she didn't fall head over
Slap her
heels
on the
for
back.
that.
Yeah,
That
catch
is-
you on the flip side,
that is
buddy.
sweet.
And then you took off. So you haven't heard anything from her. You've tried to text her 3 times and not a word back.
Yeah. You know, I want to find out whether it was me that did something wrong. I don't date much. I work with computers and I don't talk to people that much, so I want to make sure if it's something I did, and I want to know what it is, just so I can fix it the next time or figure out if there's something I should or shouldn't be doing. You
should make sure you know where the restaurant is and show up on time. We'll tell you that right now.
And the whole thing's really a bummer because in the short time we were together, she seemed really cool and really nice, and she's really pretty, so I thought I had everything going, but...
All right, well, we'll play a song, come back, get her on the phone, and get your second date update, okay?
That'd be great, thanks.
Hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
All right, here we go. Kevin is on the phone with us. He wants us to call a girl named Olivia. They had a pretty terrible first date.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin didn't even show up to dinner because he couldn't find the restaurant. She finally had to call him to see where he was. He was actually close to her place, so she said, fine, I'll come meet you. They went up to her place, had a couple beers before she said she got a text message from her roommate who had just broken up with her boyfriend and she needed to talk, so Kevin had to leave. She basically kicked Kevin out. Are you about ready to give her a call?
Yeah.
Now, if you find out that she lied about that text message and wanted you gone and was maybe upset because you didn't show up for dinner and she had to come meet you, what are you going to try to say to her in order to get a second date? Because you want to get another date with her, right? That's why we're doing this?
Do.
Okay, so what are you going to say to her?
I guess maybe assure her that I'll never do that again, and I'll make sure I know exactly where the restaurant is for the rest of our dates.
Okay.
Yeah. And you said you haven't been on a date or many dates because you spend a lot of time in front of your computer.
Yeah, I don't meet that many people in person, so I do a lot of dating websites.
Were you awkward when you were at her apartment just the entire time anyway?
I try not to be.
You're sweet, Kevin.
You don't sound very awkward on the phone right now.
You sound articulate.
So, unless you were doing something really strange.
Yeah.
But I'm going to guess it's probably the fact that you didn't show up for dinner. I would think that would make anybody angry. So I'm about to dial her right now. Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
All right, man. Hang on.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Olivia?
Yeah, this is her.
Hey, Olivia, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Hello?
How's it going?
Good. I'm sorry, who are you from?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning, the radio show. Am I disturbing you at work or something? You sound...
Yeah, sorry. I don't mean to be rude.
No,
Is this like a promotion to buy something?
It is not a promotion to buy something. I'm actually calling you because a listener of ours sent us an email about you, and he wanted us to call you.
Okay.
I'll explain. His name is Kevin. You and him recently went out on a date. You probably remember Kevin because he couldn't find the restaurant you were supposed to go to, and you ended up going back to your place and just having a few beers.
Right.
Okay, well, Kevin really liked you and is wondering why you're not calling him back. Is there something that Kevin did on your date to make you not want to see him again?
You know, I just don't really feel like it's something to talk about. And, yeah.
Okay, but is it more than him not being able to find the restaurant?
No, that was super irritating, and like, what grown man can't find a freaking restaurant? But
Yeah.
no, that's not the issue.
That's not the issue.
No, is he? Is this some? Did he just like write an email, and you guys are calling me and like wasting my day, or?
Yep, that's pretty much exactly what happened. And I know that you're at work and you sound busy,
Yeah,
and I don't want you to.
just-
What's that?
I just want to know like what the premise of this, so that way I know if I need to change my phone number.
Whoa.
No, we won't be calling you ever again after this. I'd appreciate you, though, hanging on because it's a segment we do on our show called The Second Date Update. Basically, we want to tell Kevin what he did wrong on your date so he can learn not to do it again on other dates. It sounds like you don't want to see him again. Can you tell us what the main issue is? What did he do?
He,
I went to the kitchen to make us a drink, and when I came out, he wasn't in the living room where I left him, and where he was coming out from did not seem like the bathroom, and he seemed really weird about it. Like, he just seemed weird, and then I went back. It just got really awkward. It's not that big of an apartment, so it's not that hard to find the bathroom, and my door to my bedroom was ajar.
You think he went in your room?
I think he stole a pair of my freaking panties.
What?
For
and
real?
I do not want him anywhere near me.
Hold up. Okay. I was just going to say that he went into your room, and that's weird, but you think that he stole a pair of your underwear.
I think he couldn't find a restaurant, but he could find my freaking underwear drawer.
Okay, Olivia, that's a big claim. Are you sure you're not just imagining something? Why would you think that he would do that?
He was just so weird, and it was like awkward from the beginning, and I felt like I'd made a bad decision even when I was letting him into my apartment, and it just got worse. And then when he wasn't in the living room, like, why didn't he just say, hey, can I please use your bathroom? Like, have some common courtesy if you're a stranger.
And then are you just assuming that he stole your underwear? Like, are you missing underwear?
My drawer was ajar.
Yeah.
You could have possibly left that there, right?
Yeah, but if you have a gut feeling about something.
And I don't remember hearing the toilet run. Like, you know how after you pee and you flush, it kind of like runs for a little bit to fill back up?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
remember hearing that.
Are you missing underwear?
I have like 100.
Okay, so you don't know. I know every single one of my underwear. They're
Are
all
you being
cataloged and
serious?
charted. Yeah, I know when I'm missing a pair.
I wouldn't know either.
So you don't really know. You don't have any proof that he took your underwear, but that's just what you're thinking.
Yeah, I think he's really weird, and he creeped me out, and the freak flag went off, and I asked him to leave my apartment.
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
Sorry, my boss is giving me a weird look. I'll be right back. Okay, what was your question?
You don't want to ask him if he did take your underwear?
No. I don't
Are
ever
you
want to
sure?
talk to this guy again.
Oh, that's a shame because, Olivia, he's actually on the other line, and I would love to find out. Kevin, did you steal Olivia's underwear?
I would never steal anyone's underwear, let alone like on a first date. I was using the bathroom.
Oh, really? You were using the bathroom?
Yeah,
you just didn't have to pee and didn't wash your hands. You were just in there to check yourself out. Like there's a mirror in the living room.
No, I had to pee quickly. I was in a car driving around for 25 minutes straight looking for the restaurant.
Honestly, I don't care if you had to pee and you peed. I don't care. You're creepy, and I don't ever want to go out with you again.
Okay, well, you don't know for sure that he stole your underwear, Olivia. Like, you could be just making that up.
Even if he didn't steal my underwear, the fact that my first instinct was that he did makes me believe that this is not husband material. Like, this is not a good idea.
You never know, there's lots of weddings that have started off like that.
What was it about him that was so creepy?
Lack of timeliness, lack of eye contact, awkward breathing.
You just described like most men.
Olivia, look, I am truly sorry if you felt that was creepy, but I absolutely did not take your underwear. I wasn't even in your bedroom. Please, just give me another chance.
I'm sorry. I just really can't deal with this right now. And no, it's just you were too creepy. I have a job to keep, so good luck.
All right.
Oh.
Kevin, did you take Olivia's underwear?
No.
Be honest.
No.
Kevin, are you creepy? What is so creepy about you?
I don't know. Wow. That's nothing I can fix.
Kevin, are you all right? Look, there's one of two things here. Either you are a creep and you stole her underwear, or Olivia's crazy.
Yeah.
And she's the weird one who just assumes that by you going to her bathroom, you're stealing her underwear. What is it?
I was really embarrassed for not finding the restaurant, so maybe I was acting weird and strange, but I didn't take her underwear, so that is crazy.
It's not like he's going to admit to us anyway.
Yeah.
You're probably
Kevin.
wearing them right now, Kevin, for all we know.
Kevin, are you wearing Olivia's underwear?
You guys, don't beat up on him. If he stole them, why would he call us for
Because
the answer?
crazy people do crazier things.
Yeah, maybe she's crazy.
I don't think so.
So-
I believe her gut instinct. I think you're a creep.
If she had such a gut instinct, why would she invite him into her apartment?
Well,
I feel bad for him.
yeah, Kevin. Hey, look, I didn't get to ask her if she wanted a second date with you.
Oh,
You know, normally I do that. You know what? How about this? If you want a date with Kevin, text us 78592. He might be an underwear thief, but I'll pay for you to go out with him.
I am not an underwear thief.
You guys could go to Victoria's Secret together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Listen, I knew the people that listened to our show were pretty desperate, but I had no idea how desperate they were until after this second date update that we just played. It's Brooke and Jubal in the morning on Moving 92.5. Why do I say that? Well, Kevin wanted us to call this girl named Olivia. We got her on the phone. She wasn't calling back after their date. She accused him of stealing her underwear.
That's a big accusation.
She has no proof that he stole the underwear, but he doesn't really make a good argument that he didn't steal the underwear, so we don't know who's crazy here. Either she's just automatically thinking that a guy's going to steal her underwear, or he's an underwear thief. I said at the end of the second date update, this is something that I never do. I'm like, hey, if you want a date with Kevin, text us, 78592. We'll give you a date with a possible underwear thief. All right? That's usually not a ringing endorsement for a guy, for a lot of ladies.
A computer guy that doesn't date very much, that couldn't use his GPS, is a possible underwear stealer.
Yes, who might steal your underwear. But so many texts in at 78592. Hey, he can steal my undies anytime. Another one that says, I'll go on a date with Kevin. Sounds like he needs a chance to redeem himself. Dating can really blow sometimes.
Oh my God.
Okay, the guy might be an underwear thief. We don't know. Another one says, he can date me. I don't wear underwear, so it's fine.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow. I don't get it. And this is why we always complain, I can never find a good man.
But hey, this is
You
proof
know?
for you, Brooke. When Brooke is always shocked how I get chicks. I'm like, guys can do this,
Yeah.
and they can get dates.
If you're sitting there single right now and you want to be in a relationship and you're wondering why you can't find somebody, think about this second date up. All right? A possible underwear thief can get a lot of people interested in him, and you can't get a date. What are you doing wrong?
What's happening?
No one cares about red flags anymore.
Re-examine some things in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if he stole it.
But it's true.
And I feel like she's jumping to conclusions. He might have been weird.
No, but
I feel like she's just like
No.
It's weird. Okay, if you're going on a date with someone, it's weird. That's kind of strange. It's okay to be like, all right, they're creepy. I don't want to deal with them. But just to go to the place that he stole my underwear with no proof, kind of weird.
With no
Yeah,
proof.
but the thing is that she went and specifically said, even if he didn't steal my underwear, that was my immediate reaction to him using my restroom is probably a problem.
I just think that
it's not going to work out between
what
the two
kind
of
of
us.
girl has that immediate reaction?
A
Where it's
girl-
just like, oh my God, he stole my underwear.
It's kind of-
He might have been in my room, stole my underwear.
It's a weird response by her, and he's a
No,
weird dude. It obviously just didn't work out.
Yeah.
But looks like we're gonna find him a date no matter what.
Someone wants to be underwear bandit buddies with him.
Yeah,
Gonna
all
find him
kinds
a
of people.
friendship, too.
Right? Yeah, he's got friends all over the place. If you want a second date update, all you have to do is email us, brookandjubal at moving925.com. We will call the person who didn't call you back.
Second date update.
We've got a guy on the phone for a second date update today named Aaron. And Aaron met his date at a wedding.
Aw, that's sweet.
Surrounded by love.
Yeah.
Hopefully he wasn't the groom.
Okay, good point.
That could be a
Very
really
good
messy
point.
situation.
I guess that is something we need to establish right off the top.
Yeah, so Aaron, let's just talk to you. I'm hoping that you were just the minister at this wedding.
No, I was a friend of the groom.
A friend of the groom.
Okay, so who's the girl that you met?
Her name is Brittany.
All right.
Okay, already. Brittany's always are cute. Okay. I mean, have you ever met one that wasn't adorable?
All pretty.
How did you guys hit it off?
So we were seated at a table with all couples, and Brittany and I were the only two single people there.
Oh.
Oh, so fate brought you together.
Or
Ooh.
the bride who did the seating chart
No,
and
Brooke,
maybe
it's
saw it in
beautiful.
the cards already.
Yeah, ooh, this is going to be fun.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Well, actually, the groom set this whole thing up. That jerk.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there were other tables with other singles, but like we were specifically the two singles at a full couple table.
Okay, so he's forcing you together.
Pretty much, yeah.
Matchmaker.
And obviously it kind of worked.
Well, that's the thing. Like, all the other couples there were kind of teasing us about being the only two single people there, and I knew Mark was kind of shooting me looks like, ha, gotcha.
Oh, man. That's obnoxious.
Just trolling you at his own wedding.
But, like, we kind of rolled with it.
Ooh.
And, like, yeah, you never know. Maybe it's fate. Maybe we're going to get married and leave you guys all behind, and you guys will be divorced by that time.
That's awesome.
I like a woman that can throw out divorce jokes at a wedding.
Yeah.
That, you know?
Yeah, at least you guys are having fun with it. Yeah. So how did things go?
So we're drinking, we're hanging out, we're having like an actually really good time. And the wedding took place at a hotel that we were all staying at. So I offered to walk Brittany back to her room.
Nice.
I see where you're going.
And we get to her room, and she's like, hey, do you want to come in? And I was like, sure.
Yeah, you do.
And we start making out.
Nice.
It was great. Clothes were trying to come off. Like, I'm in a three-piece suit, and she's in a very nice dress. And we're drunk.
It is awkward. And as a woman, you're like, oh my God, how am I going to get these Spanx off without him knowing that I'm wearing them? Because putting Spanx on and off is maybe the most unsexy thing a woman can do.
I mean, if she was wearing Spanx, I'm not sure. I was drunk. I've been drinking a bunch, so like I couldn't tell.
So it's one of those sloppy makeouts.
Yeah, it wasn't my smoothest makeout.
I feel like that's pretty typical, though, for a wedding makeout.
Totally.
None of them are very clean.
No.
So what happened?
So Brittany says, hey, do you want another drink? I'm kind of losing my buzz. And I'm, of course, like, sure, why not?
Well, that's not a good sign if, like, in the middle of the makeout, she's like, actually, this is starting to kill my buzz. Let's drink more.
I think it's a good sign. She's
I
like,
think
you
it
want
is
to drink
too.
more? So
Let's
All right.
continue this charade.
Yeah,
let's really not remember this.
Yeah.
So I agreed, but we didn't have any ice. So I'm searching all over the floor trying to find the ice machine. I finally do. It's out of order.
Oh my God, always.
No
Why are ice machines always out of order?
Because they were all made in, like, the 1940s. They haven't replaced any of them in any of the hotels.
Dude, seriously.
And nobody wants to drink a warm alcoholic beverage. So what'd you do?
So I go down another floor, eventually find one that works.
Wandering and stumbling is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I get the ice and then realize I have no idea where Brittany's room is.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's her room, not yours. I forgot.
God.
Right.
What do you do?
I got kind of panicked for a second. I tried to retrace my steps, and I'm pretty sure I got more lost that way.
Why don't you just, like, text her room number and try to figure out where she was?
Because I never got her phone number.
Right.
Oh, they just
Because you
did.
never left the wedding reception.
Right.
Oh, dude.
What are you going to do? Like, drunk stumble down to the lobby? Are you going to
Do what I would do. Just
knock
yell
on
Brittany
doors? Yell
on
Brittany?
every floor. Just Brittany.
That's what I did. That's what I did.
Shut up.
You did? Oh,
No,
God.
I'm kidding, dude.
You're that guy at the hotel. Just clothes half off.
Yelling
Carrying like a
Brittany.
half melted bucket of ice. Like, Brittany!
Where are you?
Brittany, come on. Let's finish what we started.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Did
to
you
laugh.
find her?
No, I started knocking on random doors, like with best guesses. Eventually, hotel security showed up,
Oh,
and they told me I had to leave. And I
yeah.
was like, no, I'm staying here. I'm trying to find my friend. And they couldn't help me. They was like, you got to go back to your room. And then I realized I don't know where my room is.
Oh, dude, are you kidding?
Oh, this night just
you
gets
are a
worse
mess.
and worse and worse.
When you're drunk, it makes everything more confusing, right?
Oh my God.
So they escorted me downstairs to the front desk. I gave them my information. They found my room. They escorted me back to my room.
Oh my
You're
God.
being babysat.
Oh, God.
Dude, hotel workers do not make enough money.
No,
All right.
they do not.
So it was kind of a tragedy at the end there. And
Yeah.
All you needed was the ice, and it would have been like
Oh
amazing.
my God. Were you able to get her number? Like, have you talked to her? Did you see her the next morning?
So the next morning I wake up and find a mutual friend who has her number.
Okay.
So I called her and left her a message apologizing and saying you would not believe what happened after I went to get the ice.
Yeah.
But she has never called me back.
Oh, she hates you.
Dude, I feel so bad for you. I feel like I've had this night.
she
over
might
and
still be
over.
waiting in that hotel room with half her dress off. Like,
Yeah,
gosh, she is
right.
taking a long time to get that ice.
I don't think so,
Brooke's
Jeffrey.
right. These Spanx are taking forever.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
So now you want us to give Brittany a call and so you can explain what happened?
Yeah.
This is simple, dude. She's going to hear it and be like, we've all been drunk before.
Yeah, well, We'll see what she says.
Yeah.
We're going to play a song, come back, give Brittany a call, and try and get you your second date update, all right?
Thanks, guys.
Okay, hold on.
Second date update.
If you're just tuning in for today's second date update, Aaron met a spicy young lady at a wedding named Brittany. And they drank together, danced together, went back to her hotel room together.
Woohoo, things are going good.
But before things got too passionate, Brittany stopped them and said, I think I want another drink. Can you go get more ice?
How did you get that audio, Jeff? That was amazing.
Wow.
That was sent over to us. But.
Yeah.
So Aaron drunkenly went looking through the hotel for the ice machine, and by the time he finally found one that was actually working, he couldn't remember what hotel room Brittany was in.
Yeah.
So didn't have her phone number, never found her, was unable to seal the deal that night.
Dude, he barely found his own room
Yeah.
at the end of the night.
So now he wants us to call Brittany and clarify what happened. Hopefully we can do that.
Yeah.
So Aaron, if we can get Brittany on the line, would you like to tell her what happened, or do you want us to share the story?
Oh, if you guys could do it, that would be great.
I actually think that's a good call. Like
Okay.
hearing it from someone else, and if we can make it kind of lighthearted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, like, if I told her just by myself, I don't know if she'd believe me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not very believable sounding.
Yeah. No, but I understand what you're saying. I mean, maybe she doesn't even remember what happened, all the details from that night, you know? But the good news is you guys started off sober, right? And you had good conversation in the beginning.
Yes, there was a lot of sober connections happening before we got too drunk.
Okay,
All
I
right.
think we can salvage this.
Yeah, and maybe if I do the drunk voices too, it'll help jog her memory.
No, that will just sound kind of condescending.
Oh, okay.
Okay, don't do that.
Well, we may or may not put the voices in there,
Okay.
Don't. It's not me.
but to be determined, what I'm going to do is I'm going to dial the phone number right now, and I'm going to try and get you your second date update. All right, Aaron?
Thank you very much.
All right, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Brittany, please?
this is she.
Hi, Brittany. How are you doing? My name's Young Jeffrey. I work on the radio. You have a moment to talk? Okay, great. Because we do something on our show called a second date update. That's where if you go out with someone and afterwards they're not calling you back, you can ask us to reach out and try and figure out the reason why.
Okay.
All right. And so the person that reached out to us, you may or may not remember him, but his name is Aaron.
Aaron from the wedding, Aaron?
You did. You met him at a wedding.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. So you know who we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
And he's been reaching out to you, and you're not answering him back. So he's trying to figure out what's going on.
I'm sorry, I'm confused here. So Aaron told you this information.
Yeah, well, he told us the story about what happened at the wedding that night.
Which, by the way, Brittany, it sounds like a great, fun, very crazy night at that wedding.
It was fun.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
That's a smile. I hear your smile, Brittany. You had a good time.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well, he told us that you guys were about to end the night in a very positive way.
That's such a weird way to put it.
Well, I'm trying to put this delicately. What?
You don't need to say it delicately. He told us that you two went back to your room, your hotel room, and you were like making out hot and heavy, and things were like looking good.
Yeah, you were down to plow.
What?
Jeff, he did not
You
say
were
down
like,
to
there's
plow.
no middle ground here, Jeffrey.
Well, you said I didn't have to be skirt around the issues.
Okay, I just
Things were going great, okay?
Sure. This is information that's being shared on the radio. I'm just clarifying. Okay. All right.
Nobody
all right.
knows you. It's not like we,
Yeah, and
put you on blast.
And so afterwards, there's more to this story because he left your room, and you probably don't know what happened to him after that because he never came back.
No, he left me in my room. Did he share that information with you?
Yeah.
Not on purpose, though.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're probably pissed, right? Because it probably feels like he ditched you.
Well, how would you feel if someone left saying they'll be back and you're expecting them to come back to have some fun and they don't show up? I mean, of
Yeah.
course I was definitely not happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. But we actually know the reason why.
And it's pretty funny. I mean, funny now. Probably wasn't funny that night. Funny now.
Okay, I'm curious.
So he told us that you asked him to go get some ice for another drink.
Mm-hmm.
But when he went to go find an ice machine, the one that he first found wasn't working, so he had to go to a different floor. And by the time he finally got to one, he totally forgot what room number you were in.
Oh, my God.
And he didn't have your phone number, so he couldn't contact you that way. So he ended up walking up and down the halls, shouting your name.
Oh my God, he was pounding on doors, asking random people if they knew where you were.
Like,
it's funny.
I know he really badly wanted to get with you that night, but it just couldn't happen.
Oh, my God.
And it got so bad that security showed up. He got hauled away by security because he was yelling, Brittany!
And then they escorted him back to his room.
No.
What do you think? Does it change your mind a little bit?
I'm just like pretty shocked to hear this, to be honest. I'm not really sure how to process it. I mean, it almost sounds fake, but at the same time, of course, he didn't know where I was. So what was he supposed to do?
And you've stood in a hotel. Like, why do all the doors look exactly the same? And the hallways is like identical.
Yeah.
But he did also say that he had a really good connection with you even pre-drinking and that he was really felt like you two were vibing.
I mean, we definitely were, but that's also why I was, like, so mad. I mean, I was like, was I picking up the wrong signals or something? You know, I totally thought he was using it as an excuse to leave. And
Totally.
Well, maybe this is a conversation that you should have with Aaron.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally down to talk to him about it.
Well, that's
but,
great because he's down to talk to you right now. He's been on the other line listening this whole time.
Are you okay? Hi?
Hi. Hi.
So all of this is true? Like, what they just told me is true? That's what happened?
Yeah, I really, really tried to find you, and I couldn't, and I was really angry when they dragged me away and put me back in my room.
God. I mean, this is not an ideal time to talk about this, but I mean, there's also a reason why I didn't call you back is, well, I guess I'll tell you now. It's just when you didn't come back, I was so mad. So I know one of the groomsmen, and we were talking before you and I, had met. He gave me his number, and he was on my floor, and so we were like, maybe we can get drinks later. And at that moment, I was just like, fine, I'll just text him. So, yeah, I don't think this is the right time to say that, but the truth of it is like we definitely ended up hanging out that night.
Hooking up. I know what you did. You used him.
You had a revenge booty call.
Listen, I didn't know what happened to him. I totally thought he stood me up, ditched me. What am I going to do?
You're drunk and ready to go.
Yeah,
go to the next one.
No one here blames you, I don't think. I mean,
you sent him out to get ice.
Poor Aaron, while he's getting dragged back to his room by security, she's with some other dude.
Oh my God, Aaron.
Well, I'll be honest, that hurts.
That hurts.
You seem so calm.
You buttered her up and served her on a platter for the next guy, man. Like, that is just brutal.
Wow. That hurts a little bit more. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I would have put it that way,
No,
Jeff.
but Aaron, can you understand her perspective, though?
I mean, yeah. You haven't, talked to that guy since or anything?
No, I mean, listen, we're not even hanging.
Was it a
we're not
one-time thing or something? Or?
No, it's not a thing. It was a convenient thing that was that night. And
So wait, Aaron, you're still interested, it sounds like.
I mean, kind of. I don't know. I tried really, really hard to get back to her that night. And it really felt like an epic quest to trying to find her. And I really felt like I let her down. And I did. But also at the same time, she took care of herself, which is,
No, someone else took care of her, but...
She took the initiative.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I hear you, and I do feel bad. I feel bad about the whole situation. I had to just, forget this night, and you were super nice, but obviously you feel bad. I feel bad that this is how it turned out. I don't know. I just don't think...
No, wait, Brittany, don't say that.
Listen,
nice. Stop it. No.
Nice, it's over.
Here's the thing, Brittany. You obviously had something for him, and you were so upset that he left you. I mean...
No, but also I was super drunk. I remember stuff, but it's a bit fuzzy, and I mean, we had a connection. I remember that. You're a really nice guy, Aaron.
Nice again.
Yeah, but here's the thing. All of it's on the table. I mean, this is open, honest. You guys are good, and why not give him another shot?
We need to ask you, would you like to go out with Aaron one more time? We will pay for it.
And this will be a real date. This won't be a drunk wedding hookup.
To be honest with you guys, I don't really see myself going out with him in a different circumstance. It was a drunk hookup thing, and it felt like a one and done. So.
No. That maybe hurts the worst.
Aaron, do you have another wedding on the books soon?
Yeah.
You could invite her to?
No, unfortunately.
Man, I'm sorry, Aaron. No second date, I guess.
Well, first date, really.
And if any of our listeners out there need a +1 to a wedding, hey, Aaron is single and available.
Hey!
He'll bring the ice.
I mean, I'm also single, so if you wanted to give me a shout out, I'd definitely go out. But...
That hurts.
I feel like Brittany's going to get more offers for some reason.
Moving 92.5. Second date update.
We have a woman who emailed the show today for a second date update.
Okay.
Her name is Janine, and I was personally very impressed when I read her email because it says she and her date got into role play on day one.
Oh, wow.
My kind of lady. What's up?
That's a lot.
Janine,
Let's go.
welcome to the show.
Oh, my God. Both
So,
of you.
were you the naughty motel maid or the sexy Viking bellhop?
I would say I was more of the sweet girl next door gardener type.
Oh.
I haven't played that version yet, but it sounds very fun.
It definitely involves a spade.
I like it.
So, what's the name of the guy that you want us to call today?
His name is Stefan.
Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
Really? Is he rich? Because if you're Stefan, don't you have to be rich? Isn't that like the rule?
I think he had a good job. I don't know the details of his finances, but
I don't know.
Okay. Well, how did you meet Stefan?
so we met on Instagram.
Okay, like he slid into
yeah.
your DMs or something?
Exactly. Yeah. So I have a bunch of pictures on Instagram, and I guess he saw one labeled #green thumb because I'm a gardener, and so I guess he is too. And he found it in the explore page or whatever.
Okay, that's pretty innocent.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Unless he's a role player in Green Thumb, he thought was something else.
Okay.
Yeah,
boy.
I wasn't sure exactly what he meant by that. So, but that's cool. He slid into your DMs, and how'd that go?
Well, I looked at his photos. You know, he seemed really cute, and we started just chatting online. And I guess he was new to the area, and his company just transferred him here, so he was looking to buy a house, and he really wanted an area for a garden.
See, Stefan is rich. I told you all.
Yeah.
I told you.
He can afford a house, so billionaire there. So, what did you guys do for your date then?
So we met for coffee first, just to meet each other, and then he wanted me to come look at houses and gardens with him.
Whoa.
I mean, how were you feeling about that? Because you just met this dude.
Yeah, well, honestly, it sounded fun. Like, it was like a diversion from the normal dates of going to bars and drinking. So it just seemed like a fun activity to get to know someone and, you know.
So, in your email, you said that you came up with a cool idea to spice the date up a bit. What was that?
I made a suggestion before we went that we should pretend that we're married.
Oh, God.
Because, I mean...
My God.
Because you wanted there to be zero romance for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Let's get into a few arguments in the bedroom.
Well, let me explain. So when realtors look at a young couple, they're more likely to give them the house than a single male. So I figured that might be good for him. And
Is that true?
I think it is. You have to like write letters now to get houses when like there's multiple offers and stuff.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
like it's essentially
That's
like
good to know.
the sob stories from American Idol, but in a letter form to try to get a house.
Really?
Okay, so you pretended to be his wife while looking around at these houses. How did that work for you?
so we had some inside jokes, you know, to make it seem like we were a couple. Like we had a code word. It was babysitter. So if we met a pushy realtor, we would just say, hey, we got to get back to the babysitter.
Ooh, smart. I like it.
Yeah. One time, though, one of the realtors asked how many kids we had. And he said 1 and I said 3 at the same time.
That's an awkward one to talk your way out of.
I mean, we have 2 dogs.
Yeah,
that we
fur
think
babies. Fur babies, yeah.
Consider them babies.
I mean, was there any weird points between you and him, though? Because I feel like you're playing with fire when you're pretending to be married on the first date. Like, that could go wrong really quick.
Sure. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but it was actually like we had a blast.
Okay.
Like we saw probably a dozen houses the first day, and then I went with him the next day.
Oh,
We probably
gosh.
saw another half dozen. And then at some point he said that he was feeling really overwhelmed and just like needed to take a break from seeing the houses. And I completely understand, it can be very overwhelming. But since then, I haven't heard from him. And I'm wondering why he hasn't called me back. Like, we found this amazing Cape Cod house that was darling. I really think it was the best house.
Why are you guys laughing? What is Cape Cod
It's just such a weird conversation
I know,
to
it's-
have with like your first date.
And she's not even buying the house.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, it was gorgeous. Like, I had this great back porch that we could, like, suntan on.
I mean, maybe that's the problem. Maybe you were talking in we and it freaked him out.
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot of knowledge about this stuff, so I just thought it was innocent and helpful.
Yeah, because you're an HGTV addict. I get it.
But he's in on the joke, guys. It's not like she's acting.
I know, but some jokes go too far.
Okay.
I mean, what do you think? Why do you think he's not calling you back?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it's that, which would seem weird since we both agreed on this fun game that we were playing. Like we got drinks afterwards and it was fun and it was nice. Like I didn't really see any strange signs unless he's just one of those guys who meets a girl and then dumps her.
Meets a girl, pretends to be married with her, and then never calls her again. Totally. I run into those guys all the time.
It's the age-old story,
Yeah.
Brooke.
What happened when you guys got drinks, though? Anything?
I mean, it was just, like a normal date, like cracking jokes. We talked a little bit about the houses. We got to know each other a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
Pretty normal.
I mean, yeah, it sounds fairly normal.
Questionable.
I mean, we'll call it normal for this show.
Yeah, right.
So
Well said.
we're going to play a song. We'll come back and we'll call your estranged husband for you. And we'll try and get you a second date update, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hold on, Janine. If you're just tuning in, we're in the middle of one of the most tame second date updates we've ever heard on this show.
That's very true.
I'm serious. One of our listeners, Janine, spent 2 full days pretending to be some guy's wife as they went around the city looking at potential homes to buy.
Yeah, not together. He's buying the house. She was just helping.
Right. Yeah. They did that because her date, Stefan, recently moved to the area, so he's looking for a place to live. They saw over a dozen houses before finally deciding to call it quits. But now her date, Stefan, is suddenly Steph gone. Ooh.
You were dying to say
Yes.
I did not see that coming.
That's
I'm going to
why.
be honest with you.
That's why they put me in this position. A little,
Yeah, it's
little
really
classic
good.
husband humor,
Yeah,
which I
there you
know
go.
Janine loves. Don't you, Janine?
You have some clever things, yeah.
Okay.
Clever things. I'll take it.
Sounds like she's talking to a husband there.
Yeah.
Shut up, honey.
You're you.
I mean, I will say, listening to the recap, Janine, do you think that he just got bored? Like, I didn't think about it until I heard it all into one sentence. Like,
but
maybe there wasn't enough sexiness there.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe he was married beforehand and then it triggered. Like, I don't know what kind of secrets he has. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay. I don't think that's it, but all right.
Well, let's call Stefan and get your second date update. I'm dialing the phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Stefan, please?
This is him.
Hi, Stefan. My name's Jeffrey from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. Do you have a moment to talk with us?
Okay, the radio show?
Oh, yes, the radio show. Are you familiar with us?
I'm not, but...
Oh.
Oh my
Then
God.
why'd you say it like you knew us?
Jeffrey, you sounded so excited.
I did. I perked up for a second.
You did.
Shot in the dark?
I just don't usually get calls from radio shows.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Well, now that my mood is in the garbage.
All right, buddy.
Your ego got hit. It's okay, bro.
Well, Stefan, I haven't heard of you either, so
Take that.
we're even.
That's actually not true.
Yeah, we have heard it.
We just
I
talked a
don't know.
lot
Now I'm
about
just
Stefan
bitter.
before we got him on the phone.
Anyway.
This is a little awkward. What's this about?
Sorry, yes. We're doing something with you called a second date update. It's a segment we do on our show where if someone goes out on a date and afterwards, if the other person isn't calling them back, they can reach out to us and we'll call that person to try and figure out the reason why.
I think I've heard of this before.
Oh, okay. Well, good. So there's a woman that reached out to us about you, and her name is Janine.
Oh, yeah. Okay.